Alright, there we go. How is everybody doing today? Just asking a random cell phone on my on my wall there, but I am feeding, I don't know if you get, now you can barely see that. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting silage out, and so I gotta open my window. For cattle on the wheat pasture, we did a bunch of sorting, and I'm kind of short on one wheat pasture. It's my own fault, but so I put all the calves I've been buying, the southern calves, on this pasture because they're going to be here till May at least, and so like I'm not going to cut this for hay, so they don't need to be gone sooner. And this is the worst pasture, so they can just sit here and eat silage and be very happy about life and all that fun stuff. Where the other ones still have a pretty decent forage, just getting short. But we're going to start pulling loads of cattle out in the next 2 weeks and selling for there anyway. And so I'm just kind of sorting up a lot of what I got and getting it moved around, and that's just that's what I did up till Christmas Day. We didn't do it on Christmas Day. We finished up the day before actually, and got everything weighed at dark. So we finished that up. So that's a good deal. And I gotta write down everything that I'm putting out to keep track, because all this is borrowed money and to buy the silage, so I have to keep track of every pound I put out to which group of calves, so I know which other amount of borrowed money that I used to buy the calves and feed the calves to give back to the bank to pay on the borrowed money accounts. So it's just kind of like one giant circle of hope and desperation, and it's kind of how life goes. But it's a fun ride while you can do it. I'm feeding these cattle pretty late. It's already it's like 4:30. It's getting dark, but I wanted to make this video to tell you guys that there's going to be an answer video coming up in the next couple of days. I may film the answers tonight. I am answering the questions that were put onto the last Q&A video, and so I'll be filming those answers tonight and then putting them up. It probably won't be a saddle set. My goodness, a saddle shed series video, just because I have to clean my house. I got a bunch of calves, so hold on. Alright, my phone's being a little ridiculous. I had some calves trying to get out of the gate behind me, but that's gonna be probably within the next 2 to 3 videos. I do have quite a few cow branding videos in the snow, where we were just processing some range cows that I bought. That's coming up, and I'll just kind of use those as filler. They'll just kind of go in wherever. That's not going to be, and that's not just going to be one video, because I gotta edit some stuff out of them, because my wife won't let me show everything. But those will be going up, and not everybody likes those. There's a lot of farmers watch my channel, and for some reason they don't like the range stuff, but that's kind of my whole occupation. That's where I make actually all of my money. My large amounts of money is on cows and ranching, and the farming stuff. All of my my hay farming is all break even, which is why I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm just going to do wheat for the next couple years, and I will put up hay for the ranch, but and I'll still do custom hay, which leads me into this. Well, I can't turn my camera around here. Resume, so that'll give my deal a. I got my. We'll just get out of the tractor for a little bit. So I finally got my big old grain drill put under the shed, which, I mean, it barely fits, but this for the next pretty much for a very long time, this thing is gonna be well worth what I kind of paid for it. And then we're gonna lead into the big red elephant in the room that everyone noticed and I completely ignored, is this 2170 3x4. It is a 3x4 square baler. That is the last thing I have purchased. My goodness, my banker in February told me not to spend any more money, and I've bought a big swather and square baler and a tractor and a round baler and a disc and God knows what else. And a hay rake. I've just been spending money like it's going out of style, but he finally, I don't know what it was, but he told me he said stop buying old stuff, buy all new equipment and trade it off every year, which I'm not at the point where I can do that. It's something I'm going to shoot for, either lease it all, or I can't lease hay equipment. I can, I don't know if I can lease swathers. I might be able to lease a swather, but I'm going to keep the one I've got because I've got equity in it already. And I may just get rid of some tractors and go all new tractors, but who knows? They have to be cheaper than what I'm paying now, though. That's the thing. Until I can get to a point where I can just pay one outright or whatever. I'm gonna keep the 7810. Just because my payments are so low compared to most tractors, I will keep my 7810. I may trade the 7800 off if I can find a really kick-ass deal, but I doubt it. I kind of like that tractor. That's my first good tractor. The 4630 still sitting where it's at. I'll get to it eventually. If I don't touch it, it doesn't cost me money. So, and I bought the parts, so theoretically, I'm still even on it. And that loops us all the way back around to the giant square baler of doom. I did make a video on it the other day, but I edited it all out, and you saw what you saw. I didn't want to really get into it if I wasn't going to keep the baler. I bought the baler to sell. I did not buy the baler to use. That was not my. I mean, it was an intention that I could use it, but I bought it for selling it because I got it for a pretty decent price from a local guy, and it did leave me some room to sell it. The baler is for sale, though. I mean, so don't feel like you can't buy it. It's got 10,000 bales on it. It's a 2013 model, and you want to write me a check for $80K, you can have it. It is for sale. But I didn't want to go into the baler because I didn't know what I was going to do with the machine, whether I was going to trade it, because I've been looking at a new round baler, really heavily looking at a new round baler, and I kind of just bought it as because it has a little bit of equity into it, so I could have made like part of a down payment on a round baler, and it was just kind of for trading money here and there. Every once in a while I'll do something like that because I'm wild and young and just full of piss and vinegar. But I am going to keep the big square baler, so you will see, unless some bullshit happens or somebody writes me a check for a lot of money, because I like money more than I like equipment. I mean, I love money. equipment costs money. So it will go into the hay season this year. We'll see how much use I get out of the machine. But I am going to be buying a new round baler. I don't know if it's going to be this year since I just bought a square baler or not. I'm getting rid of the 568. It and the 569 are going into the shop within the next month or so when I'm really done with like the majority of the cattle work, and I kind of start slowing down to where it's just, you know, feeding and tagging calves and making sure stuff's not freezing to death, you know, stuff like that. And those balers will go into the shop and be gone through and ready to go into the field. The 568 is going to be sold. If I cannot get it sold by springtime, I will keep it until midsummer, just as a backup baler. I mean, I can't. My payment on it is $2,200 a year, so I mean, that's pretty good backup for me. But the 568 is going to be sold. I'm either going to buy a 2956A. It's a Massey Ferguson. It's their brand new round baler. It's an automatic. Or I'm going to buy a 569. I've got a smoking deal on one of those right now, and I don't know. I may just buy it and go from there. I gotta call some people and get some stuff lined up, but I may just really kind of go for broke and piss all my money away just right off the bat. So we will see. But I will make a review video of the baler, but I don't know how I can really review it because I've never run a big square baler. The only square balers I've run is a 338 Deere small and a 4590 small. So I have never run a big square baler, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Or I can just sell it. Selling it sounds like a great idea. But anywho's, I will leave you at that. And leave a comment. Subscribe if you want to. I really appreciate it. We got a lot of subscribers now. The channel's really doing good. I'm pretty happy. And we'll go from there. You guys are gonna have to suffer through some more cattle videos before you get any like farm repair videos or anything like that. But you know, that's part of living on a ranch. You got to deal with cows. So thanks.